So sometimes you're going to use contractors who do rental properties that are more professional than other ones that you're going to use who do rental properties. And you're just going to have to make a decision about what you value. So a professional and articulate, a well-dressed, good-looking contractor is going to get a higher price than a contractor who might have equal skill but isn't maintaining themselves professionally, as professionally, or isn't is simply honestly it often comes down to packaging, isn't dressing a certain way, isn't well spoken, has a firm handshake, has a little eye contact, things of this kind of nature. So I own a property management company, and so we use a variety of different folks, and there's always a disconnect to the advice that I give because again, I own a property management company and we have systems in place. And also, a lot of this does come down to that this is simply my job. It's my day to deal with contractors. And at any given time, I've got probably about, right now, if I had to guess, probably have about 210 different maintenance issues and on our docket, things that have to be repaired through HVAC guys, plumbers, roofers, I mean, you name it, garage doors. I mean, the list can kind of go down. Right now I'm dealing with a housekeeper who actually, her and her husband are really good resources for us. They're incredibly inexpensive. They do really great work. The husband's a contractor. He's renovated complete shells for my wife and I, super inexpensively, and does a great job. But he doesn't necessarily speak English, and also he doesn't run it himself super professionally, and he has a difficult time thinking, what we're thinking. So communication is always tough, and same with the wife. So she's been texting me nonstop that she's having trouble getting into a property, and I keep asking her, what does that mean? And we've been going back and forth and back and forth and back and forth on it, to where I keep saying, I don't understand, what does that mean? Does that mean you don't, the lockbox, you're having trouble with the lockbox? You're having trouble with the lockbox, that the door sticking, that's whatever. But again, we have systems in place. So if I were a landlord that just owned a few properties, I don't know what I would, if I would just want to call it a day and get a professional contractor who I could just call and say, hey, fix this, I'll pay you. That would be the easiest thing, that having to go back and forth with somebody and try to deal with the fact that they have difficulties with lock boxes, they have difficulties with keys, they have different hurdles with communication. Owning a property management company is easier because, again, it's my day, and I'm spending a day answering text messages from contractors and, that are giving me updates and asking me for approvals. So it's easy for me to deal with somebody who's less than, professional is a tough word, but someone who actually is struggling a little bit in certain ways, but does a excellent job in other ways, and does it at a very reasonable cost. And the reasonable cost is makes it worth it for us to deal with these folks for our clients. So again, just you would have to make a decision what suits you. It certainly does make sense if you want to go for somebody more professional. I think if I didn't own a property management company, I think I would probably tend to go for someone more professional and someone who would just be a quick one-shot call, and I would be confident that, hey, I'm paying for this functionality, but I know it's going to be done and done right. All right, happy investing.